Hello, welcome to Catholic Teacher Resources, your venue for innovative and creative resources for all subject areas within our faith-based classrooms. So we're going to start with our Catholic Teacher Resources website. The best place to start would be the church year, either the calendar or the seasons. That's going to give you a good overview if you're planning ahead for some assignments and activities you want to do with your students, right? So right now our season is sort of back to school. So you're going to see art projects, classroom displays centered around that topic. You can also click seasons to see that in a different format. Our faith and creativity section is great for combining a lot of the arts with your religion class. So you can have the kids make a fun art project, right? So you could see this rosary craft here. So you're tying in your arts and religion class, which is really fun for the kids. And then they get to take something home and share that with their parents. The All About Saints is a brand new resource this year. It's in our creativity section because you have 4 different ways that you can handle this topic. You can have the kids write a prayer, perform a play, create a presentation, and you have a host of different saints to pick from. So whether it's All Saints Day or maybe even confirmation, you have many saints for the students to pick from. That's all brand new this year. Here you can get an idea of what it looks like. Okay, our classroom displays are a great place to come for bulletin board ideas. Oftentimes we have ideas in our head of what we want our bulletin boards to look like, but sometimes we need some help. So come here because there's so many different ideas that you can take back to your classroom. Our games section is really fun for the kids because they like to play these. They're in Jeopardy style format. So here's one as an example. We have them in downloadable or online version. The downloadable ones are nice because you can edit them if you want to. So if you want to change a category or if you want to edit anything, add a picture, you can do that on the downloadable versions. All right, Catholic web quests are always really fun for the kids because they get a chance to research as a group with their peers and create a presentation for the class. We created a lot over the summer, some new ones. So you can come here, receive the lesson plan that goes along with it, as well as a rubric. And that'll be for all web quests. And we have them broken up here by grade. Our faith and literacy section really combines your language arts with your religion class. So it starts with our picture dictionary. And that's going to be really fun. You click on it and it ties in our religion content. It's really cute. If I had my sound on, we'd be able to see it a little bit more. Or hear it, a little bit more. That ties in with the My Catholic ABC book, where the kids can either create one letter at a time and make little books, or they could create all 26 of them and have a really big book to show their parents at the end of the, well, maybe not the end of the year, but when it's all done. So you can see here an example of that. Really great for the kids. Okay, the I Can Read mini books. Again, this is another brand new resource we have this year. They come in color, black and white, and a student, like an empty template, so the kids can write in what they want. This is going to be more for our early readers. Here you go. Here's the Christmas story. And again, on the student version, these are all left blank, so the kids can write in. Then we get to our faith in action, which is going to be more for, I'd say 5th and up, for sure middle school, but you might be able to get away with 5th graders doing this as well. This is going to be great because you're going to get some information always at the top. You're going to get some things to share with a group or think about as an individual. And then you're always going to have an activity or an assignment to present to the class later. That leads us to our Christian living, and that starts with our social justice projects. These are going to be, I would say, 2 to 3 day lessons. They're all centered around social justice. So here you go. Similar format to like a web quest, except they're all centered around social justice. Living the Gospels are going to be based around the Sunday Gospels. They're listed in liturgical cycle years, right? So this is November 30th, 2014. So you would scroll down to find our current Sunday, but they're going to be 1 to 2 day lessons where you can do the individual tasks on their own, or you can do all 3 together. Either way. The project-based learning, these are going to be a long-term projects. These are either going to be weeks or possibly a month, maybe a great end of the quarter, end of the trimester, something like that, end of the year projects. These are going to be really great for that. They allow students to really hone in on their faith and find a solution, determine a solution. So they give you the teacher guide, the student guide, and an active timeline so that you have an idea how long it's going to take. Here's the full lesson plan with rubric. Okay, below here, we don't have time to go through all of them, but if you're teaching the sacraments, you definitely want to come here so that you can be presented with different activities for your students to do. Writing prompts, great lesson starters for your language arts classes, and religion. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot words from our Pope. This is another brand new section that we created this summer. These are great lesson starters and ideas for thought, either, again, tying into your language arts class or to start off your religion class. So it just gets the kids thinking. You can even put them into groups to share. Right, so there's always going to be a quote from our Pope. And then there's going to be some small activity that you can either branch off of or have them do on their own. Those are great. Okay, Bible stories. These are going to be lesson plans centered around popular stories in our Bible. Mass plans, if you're ever asked to do a mass, come here. Student prayers, faculty prayers. Meditations, you want the kids to relax a little bit with a meditation. We have activities surrounding our religion outcomes. And then these are small videos right here. Virtual tours are small videos surrounding our Mass, commandments, and sacraments. Okay. The last thing we're going to show you about the CTR website is the Teacher Center. So that's where you want to go if you're having any questions about not only any of the CTR resources, but any of our vendors. So if you're not sure how to do something, you come here and you can find not only guides that you can print out, like handouts that you can print out, or you can also find video tutorials and frequently asked questions. And that'll be for each of the vendors. Okay, that's it for our tutorial today. If you have any questions about this tutorial, our site, or resources, feel free to contact us by email or phone. Thank you, and God bless.